hundreds of students and allies here at the Illinois State Milner Library Plaza.
Viva, viva Palestina!
We just wrapped up around the quad.
Viva, viva Palestina!
And there's hundreds of people here.
Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina!
You know, it's not just the big cities. It's not just Chicago and St. Louis and Seattle and San Francisco and New York and Cleveland and all those beautiful places in America. Excuse me. It's also Normal, Bloomington, Illinois, Central Illinois, small and medium towns. We're against the Israeli occupation, the murder, the bloodshed. We've got to have a ceasefire. Thank God Illinois Senator Durbin has called for a ceasefire, but he's the only U.S. Senator so far. Call your representatives, U.S. congressmen, senators, everyone. Tell them support a ceasefire now. Yes. Sonny, tell us why we're here.
To free Palestine, ceasefire immediately, don't defund this war, put pressure on our elected officials not to spend one more penny for bombs.
What do you think it means that this isn't Chicago or St. Louis or any of the big cities? This is medium-sized town here in Middle America.
That everybody in this country and everybody around the world knows that there's a genocide happening, and we are not going to stand for it. We're going to stand up and put pressure on our elected officials until they stop this madness.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Tell me why you're here, brother.
Got to make sure that people that feel threatened in our communities don't feel that way. When we, show up and show solidarity, it isn't just making folks feel like they belong here. It's showing them that we want them to feel like they belong here.
Are you a student here?
No. I was a student in Heartland 3 years.
You live here in Bloomington, Illinois?
Live in town, born and raised.
Wow. I've never seen a bigger Palestine rally. Have you?
I've not seen us get so awesomely engaged, but the fight is definitely different. So, if they've amped up their side of such oppressive, aggressive force, shouldn't we show up and at least try to oppose that, right?
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Live
I gotta go
streaming
meet
now.
up with my team.
Take care.
Palestine!
wall. Move this way, please. Thank you. Remember the Christian quietness? You guys remember that one? That was fun, right? Let's keep it quiet. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is a poem I wrote for my people because I'm Palestinian. It's been a frustrating couple weeks, but it expresses my frustration and feeling with everything that's going on to my people. Bismillah, it's called How Many More? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4. No, a 75-year-long illegal occupation that some choose to call a war. But a war, now this is not true. What they have done, the white and the blue, are atrocities and massacres that are too hard to put into words. The atrocities the Israelis commit, how do you not realize that this is legitimate? So many are blinded by misinformation, how the mainstream media is lying to our faces. It truly fathers me how the Israeli government has not caught any cases, because what they are doing is dehumanizing illegal. It is the definition of evil. And we need to stand up for the Palestinian people, because the Palestinians have the right to resist, and we must continue to persist, and this we must never forget. I stand here today asking how many more? How many more Palestinians want to suffer and endure because I cannot take this anymore? My people back home is what I'm here for. It's not a war, it's a legal occupation that is utter dehumanization, and yet the Palestinians continue to fight and be patient. For my people, I am mentally exhausted. In my head, it's like my own hostage. Every night I cry for my people because how they are treated unequal. It just continues our ranks, but it will never compare to what the Palestinians in the front line of the bear. Neither the smiles they continue to wear. Those of us that live the AIDS never lie, because living in an open air prison is hard to thrive. Most believe they only but human beings to stay alive. The Palestinians are still running to survive. At the face of that genocide where the Palestinians continue to die, I read my lights at night. It's clearly a privilege life is so tough. So which side of history now? The side of those, the side where the white and blue are from you, the side of those who have been ethnically replaced and are facing mass genocide. And do not tell me you can't choose a side and that you are torn. Because for the past 75 years, the Palestinians have been ignored. And I pray daily for their safety to my Lord. We have the privilege of living a safe life, whereas the lives of the Palestinians are not as kind. We must remember those who have died, and they didn't even need to sacrifice their lives. Without water, electricity, and contact in the open air, present and have to call their homes, they'll eventually be turned into the tombs. So let us no longer be silent. We are gathered here today to be nonviolent, to educate and advocate for our Palestinian brothers and sisters and fight against our oppressors. Now is the time we put an end to this this war crime. So I ask you again, how many more? How many more Palestinians want to suffer and endure the 75-year-long illegal occupation that is not a war, that is a genocide I will continue to fight for? Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
I want to thank you all for coming to this event. I'm going to ask you to take action and scan the QR codes you were provided with from the papers that you received. It has a few links and we ask you to explore them. Please attend Peoria's protest if you can, Sunday the 12th at 3 p.m. and be on the lookout for more local events posted on Palestine BloNo on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you all for taking the time. Your efforts are appreciated, and thank you. Bye. Have a moment of silence. I ask you all to open up your flashlights, pick them up in the air. We're going to have a moment of silence for all lives lost, for the past 70 years of disgracement of death, for everything that has been going on. We love you all.
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!